picture Halo.
We went over this on episode 117 because it was Halo Day.
It's like 4 minutes, bro. And it's so autistic. Like you have no idea.
Corey.
This man still has a YouTube channel. He has been around. He's one of the longest running YouTubers. Movie Bob
made a video
One
titled
day in
Magneto.
November, that's 6 minutes.
That's not it.
I know it's the Halo one.
Yeah, he said it's Halo, right?
It's Movie Bob's Halo video.
Oh.
Yeah, it's by Movie Bob from 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's probably it. It's old.
Big picture classic.
No, I think it's from like 2015, but like big picture classic. It's probably reposted.
2015 was 10 years ago, my guy.
Yeah, I know. But it's probably
he made a video.
If it's big picture classic, it's probably.
He made a video saying that
hold on.
or where the title was Magneto was right, but never even mentioned him once.
Bro, yeah, he never mentions Magneto, but it's all about I got bullied in high school, and it's and I just thought I was
in a roundabout way, he was trying to say that Magneto trying to genocide all humans was that he was
no, he
correct in doing that.
At some point, I just thought to myself, I'm better.
Yeah, right. He thought that he got bullied because everyone thought that he was better than them or something. It was stupid.
Where the fuck?
Right. Are we gonna stream it, video? Or are we gonna are you gonna force me to watch this alone?
No, we're gonna stream it.
Sorry.
This should be it. Yeah, this should be it.
Oh no! Please don't! No!
I don't necessarily know if this is it. It should be the big picture with Movie Bob.
Yeah, it is the big picture by Movie Bob.
Did it have Halo as the thumbnail?
Halo was the thumbnail, yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's see if this is the one. If not, if this is we're in for it. Regardless. Oh my god, yeah. So this is a repost. No,
oh my god.
A couple of weeks ago, Microsoft finally made it.
You have to make that music clip.
We gotta put that in a clip.
Yeah, we have to. Bob Chipman, bro. Movie Bob Chipman.
Corey, you are in for it. You are in for it.
Mid-November, Corey.
A couple of weeks ago, Microsoft finally made it official. Halo 4 comes out worldwide on November 6th of this year. Here in the United States, this raised a few eyebrows in the media and among culture watchers, as big pop culture events generally aren't scheduled for November the 6th here because that's traditionally the day of our presidential election. In addition to noting that it was perhaps somewhat, tacky for the timing to intentionally or not imply that buying the new Halo game was an event deserving of equal importance to selecting the leader of a global superpower, a lot of folks, myself included, immediately made the calculation that the prospect of sharing the spotlight with the return of Master Chief was potentially good news for one candidate and potentially bad news for another. And since this was the internet, the second biggest breeding ground for conspiracy theories outside of isolated, well-armed cabins in the Montana wilderness, imaginings of a nefarious conspiracy being at work quickly took shape, namely alleging that Halo 4 was being released at the same time as the election in order to drive down the youth vote and thus elect presumptive Republican nominee Mitt Romney president. There were similar conspiracy theories claiming it was supposed to work out for Barack Obama, but for reasons that will soon be demonstrated, they were not nearly as popular. Naturally, that sounds more than a little ridiculous, but like most conspiracy theories, it contains a certain sliver of remote possibility. The video game industry is more financially powerful than ever. Financially powerful.
What's up?
This isn't the video. It's on the Escapist. Yeah, it's on the Escapist. It's Combat Evolved, the big picture. On the Escapist. This is a different video. I was gonna say this is definitely not it. It has Halo Reach as the thumbnail. Combat Evolved is the big picture. It's on the Escapist YouTube channel because he used to work for them. Don't worry, we get to hear it again.
I don't want to hear it again, bro. I don't want to hear it.
Roland, I hope you understand. I'm in so much fucking pain.
Why?
This already hurts me.
Corey.
No, please.
It's the big picture.
I don't want to see the big picture.
Corey, I just want to tell you, as a friend, I'm sorry that we're
Combat Evolved question mark the big picture from the Escapist from 14 years ago.
Yes, that's the one.
That's it. That's it, Corey. That's it.
14 years ago. Hold on, guys. I have to edit something. I got to do this real quick.
Oh no.
I gotta get my movie Bob fucking picture up.
Oh no. I'll eat a grape for that one.
I'll eat a grape for that one. Yo, clip that. Clip it. I'm gonna eat a grape for that one.
Viewers, put me out of my misery.
Corey, this is gonna blow your fucking mind.
No,
I'm rubbing peanut butter on my cock.
It's gonna blow your mind. He got paid for this.
Corey,
you know what else is mind blowing? A fucking gun. That's also pretty mind blowing.
Oh my god. Roland, that has to be in the intro for episode 200.
Roman, you have to get yourself a movie Bob picture so that you can.
Hey, welcome to my new show. You know, when the Escapists told me they wanted me to do another show for them, I couldn't quite.
Pilgrim said, "Right, I'm out."
When they said it could be a show where I just get up on my soapbox and say whatever I want about whatever random nerdy thing is on my mind at the moment, while these pop art representations of my fractured psyche spell out my emotional state, it all became crystal clear. I am working for crazy people, and it's awesome.
You haven't mentioned Halo yet.
Now, providing my producers don't experience a sudden moment of clarity as to the dark and terrible force they're about to unleash upon the interwebs, on the big picture, we're going to talk about
he's not wrong, though.
TV, science, food, movies, comics, politics, monkeys, whatever. But because I like to make a big entrance, let's kick things off by talking about video games.
Bob.
These video games. All right, so it's no secret in the gaming world that I'm not a big Halo fan, but because some readers kept asking, I did go and give Halo Reach a shot. I'm still not feeling it. Sorry. Hey, big ups to Bungie on all that brilliant characterization on Noble Team, though. The girl soldier is a badass. The other badass likes to
Corey, pause it. Corey, pause it.
The girl soldier.
That's why I knew Corey would have a field day with this video. I fucking knew.
Girl.
Go off, Corey. Go off, Corey.
Okay, so first off, not only is it the first girl soldier. Girl soldier. I have to process that.
Go off, Corey. Go off.
Her name is fucking Kat.
It's not hard. It's not hard.
It's 3 letters. 1 syllable.
He didn't play Halo Reach. He didn't play it.
The girl soldier. He didn't even have to. He didn't even have to play Halo Reach. He could have just looked at all of the fucking images. You know, the images, viewer, of Kat on the onlines that say her name, that say her fucking ID number.
He's gonna be like Skeleton Guys, cool.
Skeleton Knife Shotgun Man here is scary, and I don't like him. And what is he going to say next? Is he just going to call Carter the Blue Ranger?
Just you wait, Corey.
You wait, Corey. You have no idea what's about
to... The really big guy is actually a big-hearted softie? Ooh, boy. Way to break them.
You better put some goddamn respect.
That just glitched out. Can you go back like 30 seconds or 10 seconds?
Okay.
I need to
Noble
hear this
team,
again.
though. The girl soldier
The girl soldier.
is a badass. The other badass likes to stand out. The
other badass likes to stand out.
Oh my god, put some fucking respect on Emil, bro. The reason he fucking scraped that into his helmet. Oh my god.
Wait until you hear what he calls George.
Big guy is actually a big-hearted softie.
The really big guy is a really big-hearted softie.
He's not a softie, he's just a good person.
Okay, we already paused it. Time the fuck out. Do you know why both Carter and George were picked from the Spartan 2 program to be in the Spartan 3s? Do you know why they're on fucking Noble Team?
The best of the
because they're personable. They're
Yep.
the most human out of all of them.
Yep.
They knew that the Spartan program couldn't run off of kidnapped genetic super soldiers or like emotionally coerced orphans. They had to, at one point, have the Spartan program be filled with normal people. How are you going to get normal people in there if you have the mentality of someone who is kidnapped from childhood and turned into a super soldier and fought their entire life being genetically perfect?
Two of the Spartan 2s that actually fucking survived, who knew Chief, knew Blue Team, and were like directly under Halsey. And she picked them, handpicked George, which is spelled Jorge, but it's George, and Carter. She picked both of them to be the leaders of Noble Team.
To be in Noble Team. And then it's the same reason why June, I almost called him John. The same reason why June,
survivor, by the way.
Yeah, of Noble Team. That's why he's in the Spartan 4 program.
Yeah,
you know who is also
he's the captain of the Spartan 4 program. He's the one that led it. He's the recruiter.
Do you know something crazy about the Spartan 2s? They had members of the Orion Project in it. You know, the original Spartan 1s. Why? Yep. Fucking Succession?
What do you mean, like the show?
No. They started the original Spartan program with the Orion Project.
Yes, the Orion. Sergeant Johnson was part of the Orion Project.
Yes, and so was Chief Mendez.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, you're correct.
And so they brought Chief Mendez.
Dude, Mendez isn't even in the Halo show. Fuck that.
Yeah. Hold on. They have Mendez come over, and they have Mendez help with the Spartan 2s.
Mendez.
That's when Chief has the one human moment of like, were these soldiers' lives spent or wasted? And he's like, son, that's a choice you have to make.
Yeah.
Like, you're fucking 14. Don't worry about it. Let the people in charge of you worry about if these lives were spent or wasted.
Yep.
And Chief's like, it's my fault they died. And it's like, no, it's not. You're literally 14. You were young enough to be my grandson. Shut up.
Yeah, Chief Mendez is a fucking badass. And that's also why Master Chief becomes the Master Chief.
That's why because of Chief Mendez, Master Chief is like, I'm going to become that rank.
He's going to become a chief, and he's never going to.
It's also because of Chief Mendez that Master Chief acts the way he does. It's Chief Mendez, because of Chief Mendez, every
Mendez
planet.
And Halsey and what's his name? Captain Keyes. Those three raised him.
Yes. And it's because of Chief Mendez that every time a planet fell to the Covenant that Chief was on, he would wait until the last minute after they were done glassing it, and he would force himself to watch the planet get glassed.
Yep.
Anyway, we're saying all this because the Spartans are more than just their ID number and their armor and their training. And George is a fucking shining example of that.
Yes.
And to call him the big, tall guy...
The big softy.
I'm very confident there's at least 3 times if they were to write a book about George, there would be at least 3 times where he rips an elite in half.
Oh my god, yeah.
He sees a little kid about to get stabbed. He rips the arm off the elite to save the kid. Like, George is a terrifying individual if you're not a human.
Yeah, that's very true. And he's the one who figures it out. He goes, fuck that. The Covenant's on Reach.
Yeah.
In the first mission.
In the first mission, everyone's
they're
just
they're like insurrectionists. And he goes, insurrectionists? Fuck that. It's the Covenant. The Covenant is on Reach. I repeat, the Covenant is on Reach. And then Carter says the same thing to Colonel Holland.
It's like, yeah,
he's ready for war.
He's ready to fucking. Honestly, I feel like if George didn't kill himself in that mission, I'm very certain.
Oh, he'd be alive. He would have survived.
He'd be alive right now.
Yeah, he'd be in Halo Infinite for sure.
And if anything, if George survived the 4th mission,
June
Noble
should also
6
be in Infinite.
Noble 6 would have been on the Pillar of Autumn.
Wait, yo, Corey, they killed June off screen.
No, they didn't.
Did you not know about this?
When?
In Halo Infinite, June was on the remember how they say that Cortana took over everything and she took over the fucking Spartan 4 space station and blew it up? June was on it.
No, I don't. I didn't play the campaign.
Yeah. So June was supposed to be on that. So June died off screen. It blew him up.
I'm gonna lay on the floor for a little bit, but before I do, I'm gonna turn on the.
That's the same way they killed the rookie off screen.
I'm gonna start this, and then I'm gonna lay on the floor for like a minute.
He's gonna be like, future!
Boy, way to break the mold, fellas. But ultimately, it did lead me to a kind of revelation, or at least a notion that had been building up slowly in my subconscious finally broke out and flowered into a full-formed thought. The Covenant is so much more interesting and diverse visually than the Spartans are.
Are you
Does anyone else notice
kidding
this?
me?
Now, to be fair, this makes sense in context.
Okay, hang on.
Corey, this is gonna break you. This is your introduction to Movie Bob. Wait until you see Magneto was right.
Give me a second.
Finally broke out and flowered into a full-formed thought. The Covenant is so much more interesting and diverse visually than the Spartans are. Does anyone...
You're telling me the collection of alien races, alien races, plural.
They're more diverse
and interesting looking than the 7-foot tall superhumans and matching green armor.
No shit, Sherlock.
No shit.
But then no, because the Spartan 3s in Reach look amazing. All of them look different. You see a ton of them dead in the last mission. They all look dope.
Spartan 3s, the Spartan 4s, the fucking ODSTs.
Yeah.
The Marines. What is the
Marines look amazing.
They really do.
I'm gonna go back to the floor now.
else notice this? Now, to be fair, this makes sense in context.
Okay.
The Spartans are a military outfit specifically raised and scientifically augmented to be largely faceless, emotionless force of living weapons. They're a militaristic, quasi-fascist wet dream, basically, right down to being named after the society that wrote the book on militaristic, quasi-fascist wet dreams.
Yo, Corey.
This stuff has been the lifeblood of the military.
He just said that they are a fascist regime. Did you miss that?
Oh, I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
Sci-fi genre ever since Starship Troopers, except there the Space Marine guys were up against an enemy whose collective insect hive mind makeup made them even more faceless and anti-individualist, so it kind of balanced out. But in Halo, look who fights for the Covenant. Big guys, little guys, creatures from tons
Big guys and little guys.
Big guys and little guys.
Big guys and little guys. Look who fights for the Covenant. Big guys and little
Big
Of the
guys.
spectrum. I mean,
Big
just
guys
look
and
at all
little
these
guys.
dudes for a minute. It's like Reach is being invaded by a Benetton ad from space. In terms of diversity, Covenant makes the Planeteers look like the KKK, and of course,
What the
my God.
these are the bad guys.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Yes. What the fuck? It makes them look like the KKK. The UNSC is the KKK.
I'm vibrating with rage.
Corey, the UNSC is the KKK.
I guess. Fuck. I guess we have to go throw out the Black Spartans now.
This is insane. This is
So he's like the military fascists. Go back to that. I need to hear.
the cult. The cult.
I need to hear this. I need to go back and hear
The
that.
evil genocidal cult are the good guys.
Hold on.
Specifically raised and scientifically augmented to be largely faceless, emotionless force of living weapons. They're a militaristic, quasi-fascist wet.
Don't even fucking put Red Team on your goddamn screen, you piece of shit.
Oh my God.
You don't deserve Red Team and Sergeant Forge to be on your screen. You don't even deserve them. Those four motherfuckers are heroes.
You know what's crazy? He doesn't show the other side of what they're going up against. He
doesn't show the fact that there's a fucking million elites with spears and guns running at them right now. Elites. There's no grunts. There's no anything else. It is a full-on honor guard fleet.
It's literally the honor guard of the Prophet of Regret. Is it Regret or Mercy?
It's the first Prophet of Mercy, I think.
No, he doesn't die in the game. In Halo Wars, he doesn't die, so it would be either.
It's Regret then.
Yeah, it's Regret. And it's like, it's his honor guard. And the Arbiter, you don't show the fact that this.
Yeah, the Arbiter was fucking there dual wielding energy swords.
And this tungsten testicle encladded man here beats the dog piss out of him.
Yeah, he kills the first Arbiter.
And then you know what they do? I love
this Arbiter, bro. That's the first one. No.
That's the thing I loved about this. This is the following scene. They just unceremoniously just dump his dead body over the side.
Oh my god, yeah, they just kick him off the fucking
just
edge.
like, there he goes. Have fun down there.
Jerome Jerome and Red Team fuck them up, dude.
Dude, Jerome has massive balls.
Jerome is like that also best Spartan armor. Fight me.
I will.
That and Halo 2 are the best Spartan.
Okay, so here's what I need to ask you. Is that Spartan? Would you say that is Spartan 5?
That's Mark 5B.
That's Mark 5B? Okay. Here's my problem with Mark 5B. Unless he changes armor between now and Halo 2, there's a continuity error. Mark 5B Spartan armor does not have a port for AI. So there's no way for him to have put Isabel's AI chip in his Neuralink unless they upgraded his armor while he was asleep.
They had an engineer.
Did it specify that the engineer put in a special port in his armor?
Doesn't have to, does it?
Well, unless they specifically say so.
Engineer is a friend of the professor, the doctor. Remember? In the first Halo Wars?
I don't remember them ever finding an engineer in the first Halo Wars.
I could be. Oh my god, I'm probably thinking.
I think you're thinking.
Oh my god, bro! That's the whole thing with Jewel and Dama that we were talking about earlier with the fucking
Thursday War.
The Thursday War. Oh my god! See, that's why that was the show they should have done. But
yep. But Mark 5, if that's Mark 5B,
you could argue that Isabel figured out how to do it.
Yeah, but Isabel was also an AI from the.
Oh no! Isabel's in the second one. Who's the AI from the first one? Yo,
Serena.
Captain Cutter as well. Shout the fuck out to my man, Captain Cutter.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't get. I hope he doesn't get champions.
They literally say in the book that they all just show up. Like, they're at the Ark during the war with the fucking thing, with the brutes. And then they end up at the Halo ring during Halo Infinite with the Infinity. And where the fuck is them? Because
I like to imagine that their ship is...
They're like, everybody from Halo that you love is here. But you don't get to see anyone throughout the entire game.
So here's some credence to Captain Cutter.
Chief would be finding Lasky immediately. His main mission would be to find Captain Lasky and Blue Team and Locke and like, even though I don't like them, Locke's team and Buck, like, Chief would find them. That would be his main thing, is to regroup and find everybody.
And you know, the thing we literally do in the first mission of Halo Combat Evolved is we go around and do what? Gather survivors from the...
Gather survivors. Yes, the very first mission of Halo Combat Evolved is gathering up all the survivors. It's baffling to me that they're so stupid. They were like, well, people didn't like Locke, so let's just talk about him for the entire game, but not actually show him.
I also found it to be really funny that in Halo Infinite, they're all on the same ring.
Yes!
But they never find each other. Ever.
No!
You know what boggles my mind?
They killed Cortana off screen.
They killed Cortana off screen. How the fuck did the Banished get there?
They killed Atriox off screen, and the main villain of the Banished, they kill him off screen. He just stands on the Infinity while it blows up. He just stands there. He doesn't leave.
So he just dies on the Infinity.
He dies on the Infinity, and then when you beat the game on Legendary, he walks into the cartographer and opens it up, and it's like, oh, he's still alive. But it's like, bro, this dude literally just fucking stood there and threw Chief out the window, and then just stood there as he exploded. How the fuck did he survive?
You're also going to tell me that Captain Lasky...
Yes, is a retard now. Yes.
Is one, a retard now. Two, his ship can spawn a small fleet. And you're telling me Captain Lasky with the most advanced ship in the UNSC Navy.
Yeah, it's 4 kilometers long.
Hold on. Let me just finish this. Because fuck Halo. The new Halo. Not Bungie shit. Fuck Halo Infinite. You're telling me that Lasky, a person who is able to outsmart Cortana and flee, with the best ship in the UNSC Navy, who had the Master Chief and Blue Team on board, and potentially had Locke and his fire team on board.
Oh, and Halsey was on board.
And Fire Team Crimson and all the other Spartan fire teams. He had all that. Not to mention his Not to mention his entire fleet that he can deploy. Not to mention, apparently running into the Spirit of fucking Fire.
Yes, and also
Phoenix frigate that has survived the entire Covenant War.
So they say this, actually, that the entire fleet of the UNSC was there at the Battle of this Ring. Everybody. That's why we lost.
We lost because the entire fleet was there?
Yes. They say that. The whole UNSC fleet shows up. Most of it.
How does that make sense?
As much as they can spare, basically. So, like, there's, like, 5 ships guarding each planet, but, like, everything else is there.
So hear me out, right?
I think they lose 273 ships or something.
And you're telling me they have now Red Team. All the Spartan 4s on the ship. They have Halsey. They have fucking Carter. You're telling me Captain Cutter at this point wouldn't be like, everyone follow me, and he would be like the shining beacon in the fucking fight?
I think Lasky would literally join with him. I think Lasky would be like, nope, he's got seniority.
He would literally be like, everyone defend that ship and listen to what he says.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because what happened was they just fucking beamed in. Because they saw, because remember at the end of Halo Wars 2, that the dock got transported to that Halo ring.
The dock was on the ring, and then the ring jumped out.
Yes. And the Guardians showed up.
The Guardians showed up, and then when the Guardians showed up,
so they were tracking her, and she's on the ring.
So
they show up to
at the end of Halo. At the end of Halo Wars 2. Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
You're good.
At the end of Halo Wars 2, they have it's like the big final showdown between Atriox and the Banished versus Carter and the UNSC Spirit of Fire. Everyone's pulling out all their punches, and the dock's on the ring. The ring jumps out. They just destroyed his flagship, and now the defenses of the Ark are currently beating the dog piss out of the Banished Navy that is around the Ark. Before, I need to preference this, before she left, the Doctor programmed the defenses of the Ark to target all non-humans.
Yes, I remember that.
So the entire Ark is now awake. The fragment of mendicant fucking bias is all now awake and has been let off the chain saying, fucking sick them if they don't look like me. So congratulations, you're now a racist contender AI.
We might have to explain what mendicant bias is real fast.
Okay, I got you. So, everyone is familiar. If you're not familiar with Cortana, there are things called AIs. Think of ChatGPT.
No. I think it's better to talk about Guilty Spark first.
Guilty Spark?
Yeah, because mendicant bias is Guilty Spark's dad, basically.
Guilty Spark. 343 Guilty Spark?
Yes.
That's not an AI.
Well, he's Chakas, you're right, but...
Yeah.
Oh my god, I guess you're right.
Yeah, he's not an AI.
Chakas. Okay, yes.
Yeah. So, if we all know who Cortana is, mendicant bias is essentially just a bigger, better GigaChad AI than Cortana. Mendicant bias could potentially beat the dog piss out of Cortana in Minecraft, and he can run circles around Cortana.
Also, the thing about mendicant bias is that all of the terminals,
every terminal you read throughout the Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 2, every terminal you read throughout Halo is mendicant bias speaking to you. Especially in Halo 3 when you get to the Ark. Everything that you read in those terminals are all mendicant bias.
Yeah, he's a Forerunner AI, ancient.
He's an ancient Forerunner AI, and if we all understand why... if we all understand why the Halo ranks were created, they were essentially a gun pointed at the head of the galaxy, to where if they couldn't beat the Flood and normal means, they're just going to kill everything, and the Flood gets nothing. They had mendicant bias.
They don't kill the Flood, they kill its food.
Yeah, it's like wiping out the bees of the galaxy.
Yeah.
Mendicant bias in AI. This AI was in charge of everything military related for the Forerunners. They also happened to capture a grave mind called the Primordial.
Yes,
and they let mendicant bias, they're like, interrogate this grave mind, learn what you can from it. He's like, okay. And so over like hundreds, if not thousands of years of consistent conversation with the grave mind manages to infect mendicant bias with something called the logic plague. The logic plague is essentially...
Mr. Roman last week, I was like, I'm infecting you with the logic plague. I said that to him.
The logic plague is essentially how AI and machines can then be converted to fight for the Flood. It's a digital Flood infection form. Mendicant bias gets infected, convinced that the Flood are the right guys, and he takes a vast portion of the Forerunner Navy and Army with him to go fight for the Flood. This is bad because this guy was coordinating everything. And so the Forerunners, while making the second Halo array, while fighting and losing the Forerunner Flood War...
And the humans are being wiped out, by the way.
The humans are already gone at this point.
Yeah,
at this point, the cartographer was made, or the composer was made. They got composed.
Yeah, so the humans were actually almost just as advanced as the Forerunners, and then the flood showed up.
And then the flood showed up, and they got
started us back into nothing.
That was actually because of
the composer, yeah, but
the composer. The flood pushed us into Forerunner space, and
we
then the
started
Forerunners
glassing. Yeah, that's the Forerunner human war because we started glassing Forerunner planets because of the flood.
We're getting very sidetracked.
Sorry,
it's fine. Mendicant bias, big scary AI. Big scary AI joins the flood. They activate the array. Mendicant bias is spared because he doesn't have a nervous system, and they essentially capture him. His big AI brain. And they're like, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut you into tiny pieces. We're going to delete everything in your brain except for one thought. And the only thing they let Mendicant Bias's brain think of for the next 100,000 years until humanity found him again was the word, I believe it was, what was it? Recompense? Reconciliation,
I think.
Reconciliation. And they're like, your sole purpose now is to wait until humanity is advanced enough to recover you, and then you're going to do everything in your power to make up what you did to humanity. And then they sealed him in a very deep underground vault on the Ark, which is actually like 3 of the fucking Halo 3 maps.
Yeah, and Mendicant Bias is actually also in the Halo 3 maps.
Yes.
Like the one map where you get beamed by the lasers by the Guardians.
The one at night sand map is him. The sand pit map is also him. And then the one map where on the when you're in the tower that overlooks that area.
That's Mendicant Bias's sealant. Yep.
That's Mendicant Bias's data server.
Well, that's his prison. Yeah, that's his
prison. You're in Mendicant Bias's prison. And so every time you open up a terminal, every time like you go to touch something, those terminals shouldn't be working. But because you're touching them, you're a human, you're touching them, they wake up. The reason they recognize it is because of Mendicant Bias.
Yep. Chief's a reclaimer, that's why.
Chief's a reclaimer, that's why it always works for him.
Because he has Forerunner blood and he has Forerunner DNA.
Well, Chief's also a very special case. But that's also why in this, like 5 minutes before this scene that we're seeing right now, the Covenant have the Doctor, and they make her open up this facility that they're at.
Well, only humans can open it up, but Chief's a reclaimer. That's the difference.
All humans are reclaimers.
What?
All humans are reclaimers.
I thought all humans could open it up, but not all humans were because Johnson's. They don't refer to him as a reclaimer.
But they refer to
Ricky Spark never refers to Johnson as a reclaimer.
But he refers to Miranda Keyes as a reclaimer.
Does he?
Yes, he does in Halo 2.
Oh fuck, you're right.
All of humanity. The word reclaimer is a broad term for humanity. Reclaimer is the term for humanity.
But Chief was supposed to have the.
Chief was Chief special because he's got the immunity to the composer.
Yeah, but
thanks to the librarian.
Because he has Forerunner DNA.
Yep, which is why he's immune to the composer.
But he was supposed to have the what's it called? Starts with a D. What was it? The thing that Cortana wants. Something of creation, or the
domain.
The domain. The Forerunner domain, yeah. Chief's the domain holder. You're supposed to be some shit.
Chief's supposed to be the master of the domain.
Yeah, the master of the domain. That's what it is.
Chat, I'm sorry. I feel like we're speaking like hieroglyphics to you all, and you're all just like.
Well, we kind of are. I mean, there's 6 people that are very interested in this right now. But we can continue with the movie Bob thing because Corey, you have no idea.
I don't want to know.
This gets
Okay,
worse.
here we go. Come on.
Dream, basically, right down to being named after the society that wrote the book on militaristic quasi-fascist wet dreams. This stuff has been the lifeblood of the military sci-fi genre ever since Starship Troopers, except there, the Space Marine guys were up against an enemy whose collective insect hive mind makeup made them even...
Collective insect mind hive. Does that not sound like the echo chamber of the Covenant?
It does. But he also doesn't understand Starship Troopers because the underlying point of Starship Troopers is that the bugs might not actually be evil.
No, that's the entire premise. The bugs aren't evil.
Yes. They're just
the humans are evil and bad because they're out there harvesting the bugs.
Yeah.
So he doesn't even understand the point of Starship Troopers, which is he's using as a point to disprove and talk about the other fucking thing.
I think his point is that the people in Starship Troopers are fascists, and therefore that the UNSC is fascist. That's his point.
Also, I do want to say, after this video, Roland, I am going to hijack it, and we're going to talk about D&D. Because I don't know how long these videos usually last. I don't know how long you guys do your live streams, but...
No, you're good. You're good. As long as you don't got to go, I'm fine with it.
No, all right.
Wait, yo, Rolando. Wait, Rolando. Rolando says, I just pissed somebody off on Facebook. What'd you do? What'd you do? I was so proud, bro. Somebody actually banned me or blocked me on X. I was very happy last week when I got blocked on X. All I said was that Charlie Kirk got killed for what he did, for just speaking his mind, and I hate that happened.
It's Charlie Kirk related.
Oh, of course it is.
Way to go, King. Bravo. Fucking round of applause for you, man. Fucking.
Oh, it's Facebook, bro. That shit is you want to talk about an echo chamber? That's Facebook. We all talk. Roman and I have talked about that for a long time.
Lies about him.
More faceless and anti-individualist, so it kind of balanced out. But in Halo, look who fights for the Covenant. Big guys, little guys, creatures.
I like how he says, when he says big guys, he shows skirmishers.
I also will say that it is a badge of honor to get, and I didn't even know that this was possible until it happened recently, but it is a badge of honor to get blocked on Reddit, because if you get blocked by someone,
yes!
If you get blocked by someone on Reddit, then you must really have fucked up. Like,
that's so true. So if they block you on Reddit, bro, that's fucking good.
I got blocked by someone on Reddit because he posted something about how Spider-Man is like a terrible like hero because of like this example and that.
Fuck off. Spider-Man can beat anybody.
Not in terms of that, in terms of him as like a person. And so, like, you know, I cited.
Fuck off anyway. What?
I cited like certain comics. I cited certain pages of certain like books and stuff like that. So, like, I literally pulled up receipts. Bro bans me from his server and then like blocks me. It's crazy.
Spider-Man is the most redeemable superhero. Every other superhero does dark shit. Spider-Man only has done like. He's on the least dark shit.
Yep.
He's a kid. Most of the time, he's a kid. When he's portrayed. Yep. He's not evil. He's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yep.
Oh my god, Roman, I bet you Movie Bob has a Spider-Man video.
This dude that I came across on Reddit was just like a nihilist. Like he thinks that he's one of those people. I'm not kidding you guys. He says that Thanos was right. like he's one of those people.
Those people are retarded. That's so fucking funny.
So
Thanos had a good point and he had good intentions. How he went about them were bad.
He literally could have just made it to where there were planets that were just made to make food.
Can you compare Thanos to Palpatine? I don't think so.
Thanos is better than Palpatine.
Yeah, Palpatine's pure. Yeah. There is levels to the litness, right? Sauron is probably the most evil you can get as a character. And like even Palpatine has a couple redeeming qualities. Like you could be like, he's evil as fuck, but god damn, he's effective.
Also,
yeah, he did mobilize the entire galaxy.
And he's really fucking smart. Like, you know what I mean? So like Sauron doesn't really have redeeming qualities. He is just
also
more evil.
There's also a major difference because I think Sauron and Palpatine acknowledge that they are evil.
Oh, they revel
in his own in his own twisted way. Thanos thinks that he's right.
Yes,
like
there's
that.
a complete fucking difference between those villains. There is a complete difference. I mean, I would even say that Thanos is more redeemable than Terry Silver from Cobra Kai. Like Terry Silver, even though he's not like a universe-ending villain. He's fucking evil. Like he literally wants to murder Daniel LaRusso, and he tries to get fucking Johnny killed. Like it's nuts. Like he is evil as fuck. He tries to kill Chosen with a sword over karate. This motherfucker is evil. He burns down somebody else's business. He fucking and he's from Karate Kid 3. That's not even saying what he does in Karate Kid 3 when he just beats the living shit out of Daniel and trains him to be evil, trying to be evil. He's literally based on Palpatine. Like he's evil as fuck. Thanos has redeeming qualities. A lot of them. He's a bad guy, but from his perspective, he's doing what's best for the galaxy. I mean, if you were to watch a movie that was following Thanos trying to do this,
you would think he was right.
He's more like Paul Atreides from Dune, who Paul Atreides. And Paul Atreides is going to be. So I wonder how this movie is going to go when we see the third one. Because he becomes Hitler. Mujahid al-Adib. Like, he starts the fucking jihad.
The reason that seeing that post bothered me,
like the leader of the jihad, and like he becomes space Hitler. Like seriously. So I wonder how we're gonna see this movie play out when it comes out, because
I actually think that Thanos, if we're talking MCU, had more of a justified cause than Ultron did. Dare I say? Because Ultron just wanted to just genocide the whole world.
Yeah, they fucked up Ultron.
Yeah.
So badly.
Right, but I'm saying bro's Reddit post was Thanos was, correct because humanity and the whole rest of the galaxy were all suffering because of war and poverty and such, which yes, but you don't kill half of the universe.
Yeah, that was the point of what Thanos was doing. The point was that planets all across the galaxy and the universe were suffering because there was too many people. That's what his point was.
Yeah.
Because
also, if you think about it this way, Thanos is wrong even with his thought process, because it's
of course he's wrong. Of course he's wrong, but
killing half the population is wrong. But the fact that he's not targeting the larger groups of people that are the issue, or he's not targeting a specific issue of overpopulation, he's just kill half
random.
of them. It's random.
It's just random.
He could
no, it's not random. It's half of all life. Half.
Yes.
So that doesn't necessarily mean we don't know that doesn't mean let's say there's a planet with 1 billion people and a planet with 6 billion people. The 6 billion planet might lose 3 billion, but the 1 billion planet might lose 200,000. You know what I mean?
What I'm trying to get at is, if there's a planet like that,
I'm not saying Thanos is right. I mean, I
know. I
wanted his head to get cut off by Thor. I wanted Thor to go from the head.
The point I'm trying to make is even if he does have a plan where it's like, say you have a plan of 12 people.
Endgame sucks.
And, for those 12 people,
Yeah,
four of the 12 people make all the food for the 12 people. Those 4 people get snapped away. That planet has no one to make food for the rest of them.
No, I understand what you're saying, but and I'm not disagreeing with you in the slightest.
Thanos has more of a redeeming.
He has more redeeming. Like, he has a noble goal. It's just the way he's going about it is fucked. It's like Eren Yeager. It's like Eren Yeager.
Mm-hmm.
Eren Yeager has a noble goal, but the way he goes about it is becoming Hitler and killing.
Not Shinji though.
Shinji, crank that soldier boy.
Fuck Shinji.
No, but just to put a bow on that though, the point is I found myself very happy that I got blocked and banned from a Spider-Man Reddit. I have never been banned from a Spider-Man Reddit ever. And I got banned from one. I got blocked by her. Nice, bro. Honestly, good on you.
He said it's my sister. It's the sister of my sister's friend. So she doesn't exist. Fuck her. Friend of her friend. Yeah, I knew this guy who knew this guy who knew this guy who knew this guy who knew this guy's cousin. Yeah, fuck her.
From tons of different worlds in every color of the spectrum. I mean, just look at all these dudes for a minute. It's like Reach is being invaded by a Benetton ad from space. In terms of diversity, the Covenant makes the Planeteers look like the KKK. And, of course, these are the bad guys. Yeah, I know. All these different species come from different worlds because they were conquered and converted by the Covenant. So it's mainly diverse because it's essentially a slave army, which is, of course, supposed to remind us in part of another famous multinational slave army that went to war with another bunch of guys called Spartans. But come on, how many people actually play Halo for the context?
Everyone who plays Halo.
Oh my god!
Militaristic.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my... Fucking how many people play Halo for the... Fuck you!
I forgot he said that.
Oh my god!
Literally everyone who plays Halo. Hey, fucking Jizz Napkin, dude. Have you realized that, there's actually achievements for going around and collecting all of the fucking terminals in every game? They reward you for going around and collecting in-game.
This isn't Call of Duty, bro. You don't buy a Halo game and just play the fucking multiplayer. When you buy Halo, you go for the fucking campaign first.
Yep. Every time.
That's why the campaign's the first thing you look at when you load it up. The first thing you can load up instinctually is the campaign.
Honestly, y'all might feel free to disagree. That's how I judge every one of the Halo games. I literally go into the campaign first.
Yes.
That's how you're supposed to, and that's why Halo 5 sucks dick.
And I play it on Heroic because that's what Joe Staten, the creator of Halo, said. He said that Heroic is the most accurate to the lore of what it would really be like. So every single time I play a Halo campaign new, I play it on Heroic. Every single time I play a Halo campaign when I don't feel like doing Lasso or Legendary, I'm playing it on Heroic. I won't go below Heroic unless I'm teaching somebody how to play Halo. Then I'll play on normal. But I never do easy. Never do recruit. But my point being is, you do not hop on Halo and go straight into the fucking multiplayer. If anything, you hop on Halo and go straight into the Forge to test out all the new guns. That's it. And then you'll play the campaign. Oh, I mean, back in the day when the game actually launched with Forge. Because 343 can't fucking do that anymore. Can't launch a fucking full game.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Infinite not come out with the campaign at first?
No, Infinite came out with the multiplayer, and then the campaign dropped, and then last year a multiplayer campaign came out. Forge came out like a year before that. Yeah, the game's fucking terrible, and that wasn't. I'll give it to them on this. It wasn't 343's fault. because Microsoft rushed the game. But Microsoft wanted it to launch with the Xbox Series X. It wasn't ready. So they launched the beta, and then they launched the multiplayer. Still terrible. The game is now actually a game. 4 years later.
You still have to pay money to get the campaign separate from everything else.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
3.
Halo. Sorry, Roman. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Corey. I just want to say 343 is fully to blame for Halo 5, though. That one was fully them.
Yeah, no, they're full on blame, dude. How do you have the best fucking marketing campaign of any video game I've ever seen with Hunt the Truth and all this other shit? How the fuck do you hype it up that Master Chief is being hunted for some reason because he's going against the UNSC and he might be an insurrectionist, and like you do all this shit and Blue Team left too and all this other things, and then you fucking just don't do anything with that? What the fuck?
Yeah, you play as Locke for like 80% of the game.
Bro, I remember seeing the fucking ads on TV of like people, and it was literally just like an interview, and it would be an old man, and he'd be like, I remember when the Chief saved me. I can't believe that he's left. I can't believe that he's going against the UNSC, like all this shit, you know, and then it would cut to like a little girl, and she would be like, when the Master Chief saved me, I know he's a good guy, blah, 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 you know, and like that was just an ad on TV, and the marketing campaign was so fucking, and then it would just say, Hunt the Truth at the end. Hashtag Hunt the Truth. And it was so fucking good. And then you have a Halo game that's not based like Reach. It's not like ODST. It's not like Halo Wars. You have a mainline Halo game continuing the story from Halo 4 where Master Chief is playable in 4 missions. Fuck you. And you do nothing with the Hunt the Truth thing. You cocksuckers.
You know what made the Hunt the Truth actually good?
There's 2 seasons of Hunt the Truth on SoundCloud, and they're amazing. It's all
Imagine if Halo 5 wasn't about Chief, but it was actually Locke following Chief the entire time, hunting him down.
Honestly, I could have lived with that, actually.
I could have lived with that, actually. Locke and Buck.
I could have lived with that.
Because you could have the thing. They touched on it slightly, where Buck was like, I don't think we should be hunting Chief. And Locke was like, no, but we have to. And then Buck was like, yeah, you're right. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, that's all you had? So, like, you literally could have had Locke and Buck, like Halo 3 with Chief and Arby.
Yep.
You could have had that dynamic between Locke and Buck, and they're butting heads because they don't know. They don't want to. One of them doesn't want to go after Chief. The other one does. Good cop, bad cop. You could have this whole fucking thing going on with it. And you guys are retarded. It's just fucking stupid.
It's funny how they were able to make Arbiter and Chief the homies, and they say like 2 words to each other throughout like the whole series.
So they is Joe Staten.
Right, yeah.
It's Joseph Staten and Marty O'Donnell and fuck.
Is Arbiter in
Arbiter's in Halo 5. He's in Halo 5. Oh, he's also on the ring in Infinite with the fucking swords of Sang Helios, but we never see them either. Chief doesn't just go and find his best friend. Chief doesn't go and find Arby. Get the fuck out of here. He's also on the ring fighting with humanity because Sang Helios is also under attack, and they're trying to take out the Banished on the ring to fucking finally defeat them. And like, the swords of Sang Helios are there, but the Arbiter's hanging out with Locke. He's not hanging out with Chief. They literally say that.
Shouldn't he be with Chief?
I got a real question though. Do they like preference?
No, and you know who else was there? Corey? Halfjaw. Halfjaw's there too.
So hang on. Let's fucking take a step back. Do they preference how much time is spent on Zeta Halo?
Yeah, Chief's out for 6 months. Chief's asleep. Chief is asleep, floating in space for like 6 months.
What?
But how long has Chief been on the ring? fighting.
On the ring, it's like a month or two.
So
how did they all get there at the same time? That's like
I
Because
don't
they
know.
were all
Magic
battling
do
over the
magic.
ring.
I don't fucking
Because
know.
the Banished were going to take control over the rings, and specifically Zeta Halo, and then they were just going to fly Zeta Halo over to our solar system and just fucking basically nuke it. And that's
How
why
are they gonna?
they wanted to
Okay.
keep control over the Halo array, and you could do that from Zeta Halo because Zeta Halo, if to those that don't know, also has the Palace of Pain on it, and also has a cartographer on it, and also is the one where they studied the flood. So there's multiple different fucking things that the Banished could have used to destroy humanity on this one ring, which is why that the Healy and the humans both went there. Like, we gotta fuck them up.
Do you mean that there is a composer on Zeta Halo, not a cartographer?
No, there's a cartographer.
Every Halo ring has a cartographer. That's where the map of the entire Halo ring is.
All right, yeah, composer. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I just want to make sure.
The Palace of Pain is there.
So for those who don't know what the Palace of Pain is, the Palace of Pain is... It's easier if we explain what a composer is. A composer is a gun, is a laser beam you shoot at people. And what it does is it strips away their physical body and rips their soul from their body.
Turns them into atoms.
It turns them into atoms, or turns them into dust. It turns them into the base components needed to turn them into
Stardust. Basically turns you back into Stardust.
Yes. And the reason they have that technology is because someone called, I believe, wasn't it the Master Builder?
Oh yeah, Master Builder.
There's someone called the Master Builder. There's a title. There's a title of someone named the Master Builder. He's the guy who built the Halo rings. And the Master Builder went to the Palace of Pain on Zeta Halo. Another fun fact about Zeta Halo.
Who was the bigger Didact? It was the Ur Didact and the
Yurd and Urso Didact. Urso Didact is Master Chief.
Yeah, no. It's a reincarnated Urso Didact. But he's the one who created the Palace of Pain, correct? The Master Builder made the Palace of Pain. In the Palace of Pain on Zeta Halo, the only ring out of the entire Halo array that's made out of recycled parts from the original Halo array. It's also bigger than the rest of them. Zeta Halo. Zeta Halo is huge.
Yeah, the original Halos were fucking massive. But the Master Builder built the Palace of Pain. He would take the humans after the Forerunners beat the humans back into the Stone Age. He had Zeta Halo populated with them. He had Zeta Halo populated with humans, and he would kidnap humans, take them to the Palace of Pain, and there he would forcibly remove their geas, their soul.
Yeah, but he would also experiment with the flood on them.
He would experiment them on general, with the flood, without the flood.
Yep.
And essentially he just found a way to just... The reason Cortana was able to make her army of created, and the reason they look like humans, was because of the Master Builder. She just found the Master Builder's notes and then just built the created army.
And she started composing. She composed planets.
Yeah.
She composed the Ural Hane homeworld. She blew it up.
Yeah, she did. She blew up the Brute homeworld because they refused to submit.
Of course they would. They're space
brutes.
Yeah.
They're space monkeys.
They're space Urukai.
Yeah. All right, let's finish this because we're never going to do that.
Visibly pretext on submission of individual self to quasi-fascist collective equals good. Multiple races and species working together to a common goal equals evil.
He's over.
What a fucking pause! Is that Cammy's profile picture?
I guess. But he's so for those who are new to Halo, what he's glossing over is the entirety of the Human Covenant War.
Yeah.
that was started by a lie by the three prophets, the three hierarchs of the covenant. And they essentially lied to the entirety of the covenant, saying humans are bad, stinky no-nos.
Well,
and
because
that their
they
gods hate
accidentally
them.
destroyed some foreigner tech.
The reason they think that is because they found a piece of remember the AI we mentioned earlier, Mendicant Bias. There's a piece of Mendicant Bias in their most holy city. They fixed it, and when they fixed the ship the AI's brain was in, he's like, oh, fuck, I gotta find humanity. Humanity's meant to inherit the entire galaxy. I gotta go shepherd them to the Ark. That's how the Covenant found out that their religion, the Ark, was real, the rings were real, and that led them to the whole, our religion actually isn't just fucking full of magic and fairy dust.
Yeah, it's legit.
But it also proved that the humans that they've been fighting up until that point are actually the saviors of the galaxy, and that if they got that information out, that the humans were meant to inherit everything, that means the gods that they were worshiping weren't really gods, and their entire religion was a sham.
Which is why they call humans heretics, and they call Chief the demon.
And so because they found that out, they're like, we have to keep this under wraps. It becomes a cult. They start worshiping the three hierarchs more and more. And that's why the entire time the Human Covenant War is not a war of, oh, you're on our planet, this is a crusade, we're gonna crusade through space and kill all the non-believers. No. Humanity was never allowed to join the Covenant. One of the reasons that the Arbiter we know now became the Arbiter is because he asked, why aren't they allowed to join us?
Well, hold on. They almost were in Harvest. Johnson was there. They met with Tartarus. Johnson met with Tartarus, and they almost joined, but then Tartarus found out that the humans accidentally destroyed a holy relic when they were excavating, and that's why they classed Harvest, because the humans fucked up, and they were branded heretics after that point. So before that, the prophets wanted to use them because they knew that they could unlock foreigner tech. So the prophets wanted humanity to be part of the fray, but then after that happened, it was like, oh shit, we're at war. This is now a crusade. Point being is, humanity isn't fascist. They are, if anything, the UNSC is a republic. All the planets vote. United Nations Space Command.
Yeah, I think, you're right, they do. They all do.
Yep.
Equals evil. I mean, when the skinheads and neo-Nazi bigots in general talk down about how diversity is bad and you shouldn't mix the races, isn't this usually the basis of their crazy argument that mixed societies or mud races or whatever they call them tend to be these destructive, unclean hordes?
Whoa!
Pure cultures emphasizing sameness and conformity to superior?
Bob! Mud races? Whoa!
That's going on a list.
I think Movie Bob is the race. Bro, this is 14 years ago. He's ahead of the curve.
Look, I'm not here to accuse Bungie of promoting fascism, especially since what we do see of Spartan creation does cast the whole thing in an air of morally ambiguous gray, and holy crap! Wait, can we go back to that? Did his eyes just turn blue? So hold up.
Oh my
God. You got this young guy with the conspicuous...
Oh my God, blonde hair, blue eyes. That's what he's going for. Carter.
Well-shaved head getting turned into the ultimate human weapon, and you know it worked because his eyes are blue now? Bungie, that's some pretty scary unintended symbolism there. This is some kind of self-parody, right? Right? Okay, maybe that's taking it too far. The show is called The Big Picture, after all, and in this case, the big picture isn't the creepy fascist undertones in Halo, or the rather embarrassingly vast pantheon of Heinlein wannabe Space Marine stories. It's the fact that this primitive tribalistic idea of the pure and thus noble monoculture under threat by multiculture is still so tragically pervasive in the human imagination that it even crops up here. Which is especially ironic since the whole idea of the Covenant as bad guys is supposed to be critical of blind loyalty to arcane belief systems. Why does some part of our collective psyche still fear the concept of racial or cultural mixing? And why is it so ingrained that
fucking screen?
The fear isn't about racially mixing or anything like that.
Get
The fear is
ODSTs
literal.
shit out of your screen.
The fear of the Covenant is that they were literally exterminating humanity.
They were glassing planets. It took 24 hours, not even, for them to destroy Harvest. Harvest was gone. The entire planet of Harvest was unlivable within 24 hours. Because we accidentally excavated something and broke part of it. That was the reason. They started a jihad against humanity. They literally call it religion. They literally call it a crusade in the books.
That's fucking crazy.
Notice it anymore. More importantly, why aren't we more inclined to try noticing it and even getting rid of it? I'm Bob, and that's the big picture.
No, you gotta let the music play. You gotta let it play. Roman, I think that's what I'm gonna. I think that's what I need to clip out. I'm Bob, and that's the big picture. And then.
All right, now it's the.
Holy shit!
It's time to do what I've been waiting for.
I'm using my Shinigami avatar.
All right, everybody.
I'm still keeping it as Batman because it's Batman Day.
Roman, I gotta make you a Batman one.
Yes, please do.
All right, everyone. Who's ready to learn about?
And Corey, I'm gonna make you an ODST one.
Do it.
Tell me what colors you want the ODST to be.
Right now, or
I mean, you could just tell me whenever, but I mean, I'll make you one. I'll make you a profile.
By the way,
I have to use somebody else's. Like, this is mine. This is me as a Shinigami from Bleach. I'm a Soul Reaper. That's my sword, Rizahime. I also have, before we get into the next thing, I'll show you the other ones because I have 3 versions.
Oh, so, I thought of something that's gonna look fucking sick.
So that's regular me as a Shinigami. And then I have the Shikai mode. And then I got Bankai mode. With my soul, the spirit of my sword behind it, Rizahime.
I thought of something. Make me a Jedi opening a holocron.
I have me from Burn Notice. I got my alien jaw. I have this one that Roman's gonna bust the nut over.
Yes, sir.
I heard it.
Roman's like, don't change it.
Don't change it. Let me look at it.
Let me look at her. That's the female version of Rolo films. I have the OG. This is the OG one from regular show.
You see that one. You see that one in this clip right here.
I got pussy. Hell yeah, I did.
All right,
you did.
I also have this one, Corey. I think you'd appreciate.
Oh fuck yeah!
And that one.
Don't change it.
He said, "Don't change it."
Don't change it. All right.
Also, this one you probably like.
Ooh.
That's Revan. This is my OG one.
That's still your Instagram, ain't it?
Bro, the old days, bro.
Yeah, it's
The
not my
old days.
Instagram anymore. My new Instagram one is the other one, but I also have. I love the lizard.
Bro's just chilling.
Yo, I love him. I love him. He's the best.
Where'd you find that anyway, Roland?
I found that in a fucking meme. It was a fucking Instagram video, and somebody was just like recording a concert, and this like you can't see it in this picture, but there's like 100 people around this lizard, and he's
awesome.
just chilling, bro. He's literally just fucking chilling, and like the whole video is like this big concert. Everybody's freaking out and dancing and having a great time, and then the camera pans down. There's a lizard with a cigarette and a Coke, fucking iced tea, chilling on a backpack. Like it's just fucking awesome.
Bro's like, "Fuck you! I paid for my ticket."
Yo, yeah, for real, bro. I love this lizard. I want to be this lizard.
All
He's
right,
vibing.
Roman.